All right, guys, we're all hooked up. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Towing the jet boat was something. The sidekick couldn't do it. No, so now it's up to the hatch.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see how well it does, like pulling it out of the water, because like that's probably half the weight of the hatch hanging behind it. So
I think she'll do all right. I think she will have no issues pulling the jet boat to the lake today.
Well, we're on the road. She's doing all right. She's going. Dirty ass window, but she's back there. With a jet boat in tow.
It's going pretty quick with a boat behind it.
And we have arrived.
Made it to the boat ramp. The transmission still works.
Frickin' A. Let's go put this thing in. Hopefully not get bit by a gator.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about them gators. Thick out here.
I guess some dude got attacked out here like a couple months ago.
This lake, some dude got his head bit pretty bad. Had to be put into the hospital, so watch out for them gators out here. All right, boys, we are in the water. Looking good here. Wyatt's keeping an eye on everything back there, making sure we have no new leaks since we redid some of the cooling system. Everything's looking great. You want me to kind of show around down there? Yep. How dry it is?
Yeah, I mean, nothing really new to show, but just keep an eye on leaks. So make sure no water's coming in the boat from the new sand trap install, and otherwise I think we're pretty good.
Yeah,
no water coming in yet, so.
It's so quiet now?
Yeah, it's a lot better with this muffler. At least at idle. I think at wide open it's still kind of loud.
I need to put that thing back on the FRS so I stop getting pulled over.
For real.
It's a hot one out today too.
Yeah, it is. It's toasty. We sweating.
And we're out into the lake. Everything's looking good so far.
Give it a little rip and don't whip it hard.
Yeah. Cover down. He's nice and quiet. Feels way less sketch not having that engine right there with the alternator belt. You know, only a few feet from us. We got a nice cover to protect us now. So, dude, she's almost a complete boat. It's so quiet now. You can barely hear it idling.
Let's go give her a rip, see how she does.
Yeah. After about 15 minutes ripping, how's she feeling back there?
It's not too bad. I mean, it's a little warm right up here, but the valve cover is like right here. But honestly, the exhaust, you don't really feel it.
That's not bad considering it's not a water-cooled exhaust at all.
Yeah, it's just like straight heat right there. So I think if we get going again, I'll feel it out. But
is the vent back there pretty warm? That air coming out, does it feel pretty hot?
No.
Not too bad?
I'd say it's probably like 90-degree air.
I'm surprised that's not that hot at all.
Yeah, not bad.
We were worried that anyone sitting there with the current setup might get their butt burnt.
Yeah, I mean, this back corner's hot, but your skin doesn't really touch back there.
Yeah, and plus you got your clothes on.
Yeah, so like if you're just kind of here, and I mean, you I think there'll be pads in this seat once it's all done too, and a water-cooled exhaust probably. So should be pretty decent.
Yeah, not bad.
See how it does when you rip it.
Are you just gonna stay back there?
Yeah. You
All right.
in my drink?
Yeah. First use of the cup holders here.
Yeah.
Little tight for bottles, but they fit nice and secure. So you know we can go jump some logs. We can go jump some logs, and those guys won't go anywhere.
Start doing some backflips in this unit. They ain't going nowhere.
This guy is out here in a seaplane. Check that out. That is so cool. Oh, he's coming at us. Dude, that thing is so badass. Oh no, he's not taking off. He's just... Maybe he just lives over there. Dude, that thing is so cool. Alright guys, so we took the boat back to the dock where we unloaded it. You can hear she's idling right now, super quiet. My dad's actually in town right now, so he's riding along with us. Then we got Ryan in the back in the third seat, Wyatt's on his jet ski. But yeah, so far the jet boat's been good, and we're actually getting some use out of the 4-seater now. How hot is it back there? Not too bad?
It's not too bad.
It was starting to get a little warm, but he has a towel down right now. We're good to go. It will eventually have cushions on it, and then we do plan on doing a water-cooled manifold when we go to turbo it to help keep those temps down as well. But other than that, the boat's been doing great. Well, another pretty successful day in the jet boat here. It is starting to rain, so we're heading in for the day. But everything's working great so far. Wyatt fell off the jet ski a couple more times like usual.
I didn't fall off, I jumped off.
He claims he purposely jumped off, but you know, it still counts as falling off. Hey, easy back there.
Oh God, you gotta...
should have done a freaking flat spin on it.
All-wheel drive
That'd have
burnout
been sick.
until it rolls back in the lake.
For real.
That is definitely Wyatt's fault for pushing us into the damn weeds.
Well, some free souvenirs for you.
No wonder it was cavitating on the way back. All right, guys, we got the jet boat all loaded back up here behind the hatch. Time to get this thing back home, but it was a successful day on the water. It did start raining, so we did leave a little bit early, and now we are completely soaked, but we had a great day. The jet boat is doing awesome, zero issues whatsoever, and it's just so awesome actually having the seats on this thing. It looks so good now. But yeah, guys, she is running awesome, and now we have the vent working. The wiring's just good. We don't have to jump it with the starter. You know, all our little modifications definitely made this thing way better taking it out on the water today. Still some final things we need to get done, like we showed, the reverse bucket cable. We need to get those bash bars back on there, and you know, a couple other little things, and then move on to turboing it in the future. But you know, it takes us time to get this boat buttoned up. It has been so much work, but you know, it is like 90% done right now, which is just awesome. It did great today, and it was fun pulling it to the lake with the hatch. So we're gonna go ahead and get her on home. You know, I think it's safe to say I don't know anyone else who has towed their boat to the lake with a turbo all-wheel drive Civic on a dog box transmission. Definitely not what it's designed for, but she got the job done, boys. The hatch always pulling through. Absolutely love this car. The OG Routacy engine lives on through the hatch here. We still have the other engine for the hatch that we have to go through and get that thing together and get a good spare engine together for this thing, because I never want to see the hatch down. I love this car. It always comes in so handy when we want to do some fun, dumb stuff. And yeah, hatch is still running great. Made it back, no issues whatsoever, guys. We just got the jet boat unloaded not too long ago, got her parked under here. We went ahead and took a look underneath, and everything's looking good, guys. There's a little water back there, but we were splashing around, so nothing out of the ordinary. We are going to need to add a drain plug at some point, because that's something else we don't have. But you know, we were out on the lake for a while today, guys, and we do have some water pooled up back there, but nothing crazy considering we were getting rained on and everything. That is just residual normal water that we got down there. We have nothing in the sand trap here, looking nice and clean, good to go. Actually, you know, while we're here, let's test this drain out. Oh, look at that. Drained right out. So there is some sediment in the bottom right there, just some dirt, nothing bad. Man, that drain worked beautifully. Take a look at the back of the boat here. We got a puddle of water now from that guy. That came out of this hole right there. That was really nice and simple. So that is super easy to use. We're gonna have to take this thing back out to the river, run it through some shallow water, actually get good amount of dirt and sediment built up in that, and see how well that drains out of there. But yeah, that looks like it's working awesome. And other than that, guys, the jet boat did really great today. We got our cutoff switch. We can go ahead and shut that guy off so we don't drain our battery over time while we're letting this thing sit. But she is so close, boys. The jet boat project has really come far from when we first picked it up. And yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the K-Series jet boat build. All I can say is this thing has been so much more work than we originally anticipated, but it's finally at this point where it's almost complete. And now we're looking at some turbo kit options, because you know, 45 mile an hour just ain't quite fast enough. We got some other boats we gotta go out there and keep up with, so we need to bump that horsepower up a little bit. She still is completely untuned, so there's probably some power left on the table if we just got a good tune ran through it. You know, we haven't even checked anything. It's just on a base map tune, and we're just, you know, kind of winging it. The air fuels look good, so we called it good, but there's probably a lot of power left on the table as far as tuning goes. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you later.